During the Vietnam War, the US military deployed one of the strangest psychological weapons ever used in combat: ghost recordings. This was Operation Wandering Soul, an attempt to terrify Viet Cong fighters using the voices of the dead, and one recording became infamous above all others: Ghost Tape Number 10. Vietnamese culture holds a powerful belief: if a person dies far from home without a proper burial, their spirit becomes trapped, forced to wander the earth forever, bringing misfortune to the living. For soldiers fighting in the dark jungle, exhausted, hungry, and surrounded by death, this fear was real, and US psychological operations teams knew exactly how to exploit it. In a studio in Saigon, American engineers began crafting the perfect haunting. They hired South Vietnamese voice actors and even defected Viet Cong to make it sound authentic. They recorded chilling wails, the cries of children, eerie folklore spirits, and most disturbing of all, the voice of a dead father calling out to his daughter. He begs her for forgiveness and warns his fellow soldiers to go home before they too become wandering souls. These weren't just random noises. Every sound was carefully engineered to strike at the deepest cultural fears of the Viet Cong. The tapes were played at night when superstition peaked and visibility dropped. Helicopters circled above the treetops, blasting the recordings across the jungle. Swift boats echoed them along riverbanks. And infantry units hid speakers in trees behind enemy lines, letting the sounds drift through the darkness. The audio carried for miles, even filtering into the Viet Cong's underground tunnel networks. Some fighters reportedly panicked, others fired their rifles at the speakers, convinced ghosts were moving through the jungle. The most famous recording, Ghost Tape Number 10, became the signature sound of the operation. It told the story of a soul trapped in the afterlife, warning his comrades that their fate would be the same if they didn't abandon the fight. Its effectiveness varied. Some feared it, others ignored it, but there's no question, it left an unforgettable psychological mark on the war. Operation Wandering Soul didn't win the war, but it remains one of the eeriest tactics ever used in military history. A battlefield haunted not by ghosts of the past, but by voices created to feel terrifyingly real.